What am I doing with my life? Pokémon Black and White, a pair of games so nice they did them twice. While these games have a very memorable story, some charming visuals, and several quality of life improvements to the Pokémon formula, there's just one thing that stands out as being possibly the worst. Pokémon Musicals, a side mode presented as an alternative to battling that just did not catch on. This might seem very similar to Pokémon contests of previous generations, but that's not the case. In Ruby and Sapphire, the contests were an alternative way to use Pokémon moves, giving them additional categorizations depending on the aesthetics, as well as brand new effects that play into the 1 vs 4 system of a contest. This was later expanded in Diamond and Pearl to include a dress-up category and a rhythm-based dance category that, along with the usual showcase, contribute to your overall score. Contests were actually pretty cool and I would have loved to see them expanded, but in Black and White they were too busy perfecting literally every other part of the game that they just took the dress-up portion, added some music, and called it a day. That's not all there is to it, but as a kid it definitely felt like it. The anime barely had 2 episodes focusing on it, whereas the previous series spent multiple episodes building up May and Dawn's experience. But then again, it wouldn't have fit Iris's character, so I'm glad that it wasn't shoehorned in. This is now an Iris appreciation comment section. But now heading back to Nimbasa City, let's take a good look at the Pokémon Musical. I've actually never been to the music hall in my copy of Pokémon White 2, but walking into the building triggers a memory link. If you're unfamiliar, this was an extra little cutscene you get to experience at times if you played the original Black and White. But of all people to remember my past life, it's the dude running the Pokémon Musical, although he does give me basically every accessory that I had before, so I'm playing on easy mode now. He asked me to dress up a Pokémon for fun, and so let's add a mask for safety, a cape to scare off my enemies, a cowboy hat to show I mean business, and a book because I'm actually more intelligent than I appear. Beautiful. So now we can participate in one of 4 musicals. There were actually additional musicals that you could download for a limited time through Global Link promotions, but well, we can't use those. So I take Minccino and try to perform in Stardom. Funny fact, but if you're playing Pokémon Black 2 and White 2, Pokémon with different forms that are exclusive to the sequels aren't allowed to participate in the musicals. That means Black Kyurem, White Kyurem, Theory and Thundurus, Tornadus and Landorus, and Keldeo Resolute form are all banned from the Pokémon musical meta. But it's not like they had any advantage, it's just because they're newer Pokémon. Also, the Pokémon that you select has no effect on how you perform. To become the favorite performer, the systems are very simple. Each of the 4 musicals will be categorized as either cute, cool, elegant, or quirky, and each prop that you can give to your Pokémon falls into one of these categories as well. So you really just need to cover your Pokémon with the appropriate props. Each musical also appeals to a certain demographic, which I don't know if the props or anything you do during the performance plays into any of that, but the musical I'm performing in now is popular among men, so that's cool, I guess. Good for them. And now it's time for the musical to begin. You're probably wondering what's going on. Well, the Pokémon are just dancing, all on their own, that's it. Of course there's a set routine to the music, and it is just the Pokémon sprites following that routine, but it is kind of cool. The only thing the player can control is the item that's in the Pokémon's hand, whether they throw it or spin it or whatever. I believe the goal is to use it when the spotlight shines on you or just whenever it seems appropriate, but I just panic and start tapping frantically. It's a nice little performance overall, but it just feels really shallow compared to everything else in the game. After it's finished, you'll be shown a snapshot that features the favorite performer leaping above the rest. An excellent way to brag about how your Minccino is definitively better than Eugene's Patrat. And of course the owner will congratulate us all and tell us who the favorite was. And that's pretty much it. We aren't directly given anything for this because it technically isn't a competition that we've won. But after most performances, some additional NPCs will appear in the lobby and compliment you and your Pokémon, giving you a prop. And that's basically the end goal for the musical, just get every prop. You know, gotta catch them all. Like I said, there are some other musicals that you can participate in, including Forest Stroll, A Sweet Soiree, and Exciting Nimbasa, but it's really just a matter of choosing the right accessories and tapping 1 or 2 prompts on the touchscreen. While there are some pretty cool props that you can get, the overall incentive for Pokémon musicals just isn't there. Unfortunately, I have to compare it to the Pokémon contest because that's the closest thing to it. And those had a legitimate system in place with skill and strategy at play beyond just choosing the right outfit. and winning contests would reward you with ribbons. There are even different ranks to move up in that gives it almost a similar feeling to the Pokemon League Challenge, just like the anime was trying to make it come across as. This structure also made it feel more competitive, which made for an overall better multiplayer experience as well. But that was the Pokemon musical. Was it bad? I guess not technically. It's just very underwhelming comparatively. Because when it was introduced, the previous generation had a full Pokemon contest, and the current generation it was in just excelled in so many other aspects. So it's just kind of there. I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy it, because it definitely is a cute little side mode at the end of the day. And now I just kind of want to collect every prop because, like, why not? I call him Sandy Claus. I have no doubt that some people absolutely love the musical, and it's cool that it was included at all because it just makes Unova feel like an even bigger place. But that was my short-lived career as a Pokemon musical performer, because I was later upstaged by a completely different Patrat. Thank you to all my channel members who make videos like this possible, especially Justin R, Mr. Pig Puncher, and Quago. If you want to support and have your name shouted out here, you can become a channel member as well, and get access to some cool emotes for comments and live streams that I'm very proud of. You can also follow me on Twitter for more memes. But anyway, this has been Gatorax, and I'll catch you later.
Pokémon trading card game Black and White is your gateway to a bigger Pokémon world. 70 new Pokémon, more than 110 cards. Pokémon trading card game Black and White, in stores now. Each booster pack of 10 cards sold separately. Cards vary by pack.